It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa. Ricky Evans gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball well outside. Pitts is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Pitts over at second. Pitts is over at first with one away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Settling in now, John Pitts. He went deep in the contest last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 0-1 offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he pops it up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Josh Clinton, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping into the box, William Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pollard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting second.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Runners off for second. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pitts. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Ready now, Leonardo Asensio, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back easily. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out and a runner on second base. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Pitts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Omar Moreno, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging in the dirt. Bobo has it. And that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances, committing 3 errors. That is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
In now, Sammy Pitts. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Walter Uwasi, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Logan Morrison. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Logan Morrison.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Nope. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hard liner to center field. Hits, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in, Chad Fidelia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Parker Nellis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in, Juan Trevino, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
1-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Up next for the Rays, Brady Day.
For the Rays, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The Athletic. The shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Another 1-2 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, William Pollard. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. line towards center field. Kiermaier is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Booth Bobo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in, John Pitts. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Ball one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Pollard is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leonardo Asensio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leonardo Asensio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Omar Moreno.
So digging in now, Omar Moreno. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. In there, 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three. A's are gone in order through four. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Jeff Pitts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Popped him up. Nellis is under it. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Pitts. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1-1 strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one. But I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Walter Uwasi, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Brady Day, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the A's.
Riding in once again, Chad Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Padilla, 30 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He'll try again. 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So stepping in, Parker Nellis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Pulls the string on that one. One strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman.
At the plate, Juan Trevino. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Set to deliver on 2-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Brady Day.
Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down.
The center fielder.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Moreno makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Grounded to the right. Trevino right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Striding in for Oakland, Adeiny Hechavarria. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, William Pollard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. Still no score. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Pitts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, John Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
This pitch is popped up. Pollard in foul ground. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jeff Pitts. From the stretch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Leonardo Asensio. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Pitts is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Moreno. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison. Ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets into any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now in the box, Chad Fidelia, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Into the box, Sammy Pitts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
No balls and 1 strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
1 strike, the count.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Line drive caught by Hechavarria. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th.
The batter, the designated
The plate now for the Rays is the DH, Walter Iwasi. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chris Soriano gets the call now as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Soriano.
Stepping in now, Brady Day. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. He'll go to the bag for one. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there, as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Standing in, Parker Nellis.
The Athletic. The catcher, Parker Nellis.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Line toward right center, and there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Benito Ordonez is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out. Christian Yelich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Ordonez has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now, in the eighth and ninth inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Liner toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria.
Digging in and looking for more, Adeiny Hechavarria. First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Again, a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, William Pollard down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Nellis on second. Echeverria at first. 1 gone. Again, another foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Set and the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he's in safely to third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Now batting, first baseman.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Moreno.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Omar Moreno. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Pitts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Will Casillas comes on now from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Will Casillas.
Graham Mendoza will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 22, Graham Mendoza.
Jesse Pitts will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a ball, third strike right on the inside corner. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he misses again, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. This is line to left. Moreno will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Booth Bobo.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Booth Bobo, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Nellis corrals it. Throwing to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chris Soriano gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Josh Clinton to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Will Casillas closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.